everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Dies Shorts. And I'm going to show you a fun new kit. And Stampin' Up has been coming out about once a month with a new kit. And what's nice about these, they are set up along the same kind of style as the Paper Pumpkin subscription one. But these ones, you know exactly what you're getting, and you can continue to get them till they run out of them. Where Paper Pumpkin is a subscription, and you have to be a subscriber in order to get those. And once they're gone kind of thing. Sometimes they have add-on things, but you still have to be a subscriber. But what's nice about these is that's not the case. So and it's a super cute birthday one. It's actually called Confetti Birthday. And so that's what I'm going to share with you today. So it might be a little bit longer than a normal Dies Shorts because of that. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in Santan Valley, Arizona. And summer is here, so it's pretty warm, and so the air conditioner is running in the background, so I do apologize if you can hear that. So I'm gonna flip the camera, so close your eyes just for a second while I get adjusted here. All right. Okay, I have all this stuff out here. Hold on a second. All right, it is a photopolymer, so I do need my Pierce mat. And like I said, it's called Confetti Birthday Kit. And here is the item code 162390. And that's for the English version. And just be careful when you're ordering online. Just always make sure that if you want English, it says English. Because last month, the kit, I was so excited to get it. I actually ordered a French one. So, so just watch that. All right, so we have our, it's going to be shaker cards. So we have inside here, we have our block. So these kits are all inclusive, meaning you have your block. Now I will just use, you know, the blocks I have from the catalog, and I'll just put this aside for another time. You have, this uses the tear tape, so we have tear tape. Like I said, we've got our cute little shaker pieces. Look how adorable these are. It comes with a little spot. Now this one is the blueberry bushel, but you know me, I like to use my mama pad, so I'm going to use that. And then we have our cute little stamp set. All right, chipboard, which I keep and use sometimes. Little box, and here is our cards. All right, we have our instructions. So here's the cute little cards we're going to be doing. Now I'm just going to do one of each. I'm not going to make all of them, but look how fun. All right, so what I like to do is I like to get my pieces ready, and I also like to get my things stamped. Now, like I said, this is a photopolymer, and it's a new photopolymer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Versamark, and I'm just going to stamp them first in Versamark. So I'm just going to get them mounted on my blocks here. And my two greetings. I like photopolymer so I can see through it. There's sometimes when I prefer a cling. Alright, now I'm going to take my Versamark pad. Now this is something that's not with the kit, but this is what I like to do when I have a new photopolymer stamp set. So what I do is I just ink them up in the Versamark, and then I just tap, 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 and that kind of clears that Versamark off. But what it also does is it kind of conditions them, and it gets off any oil or whatever is left on them after they're made. And I have watched them make the photopolymer, and it is a pretty cool way. You know, it just looks, it's just this wet stuff that, I don't know, I can't even explain it, how it's made, but it's pretty cool. But then they're just there's like a little, there can be a little film on there, so that just kind of gets them off. And, you know, so it's just cleaned it off a little bit. And then when you ink them up, they accept the ink a little better. So if you have issues with your, you know, photopolymer, maybe the ink is bubbling up or something like that, try that. And I usually don't have any problem with the cling, but if your cling is doing it, try it with your cling too. And then it just kind of conditions. Look how beautiful these are stamping. All right, super fun. All right, very, very good. And it's always good to try them out, just in case, you know, anything's wrong. Sometimes you can get, and it hasn't happened in a long time, but sometimes there'll be a bubble. It could be in a cling, or it could be photopolymer. Just when it sets up, there's a bubble somewhere, and then you just have to let me know so we can get that replaced. All right, but like I said, it doesn't happen very often, and it hasn't happened recently. Okay, so so these are going to be what goes in the shaker. So I know I want a green, I want a pink, or whatever that is, Flirty Flamingo maybe, and a white. I'm just taking one of each because it does make 3 of each card. So I'm just getting the pieces out. You also have dimensionals. And these are the little bags for the shaker cards. So we have our dimensionals, and these are the big mama ones too. All right, so let me get this other envelope. So I'm going to do the same thing with the cards. Just kind of get my pieces. Look how fun this one is. This one's going to make a present. And then this is going to be the birthday cake. Alright, so we have our pieces. That goes with that present. Okay. Alright, so we want to stamp Let's Party on our circle. And the cardstock that comes in the kits is different than the catalog cardstock. And I mean the envelopes, the card bases, what you're stamping on. Like, this isn't our basic white cardstock. This, you know, even though it's blueberry bushel, it's not blueberry cardstock that we sell, it's just the color. So it has a different feel to it. So just keep that in mind. But it also it takes a little bit longer to dry. So if you have never ordered, you know, Stampin' Up cardstock, and I don't want you to, like, if you have any issues with, oh, it took forever to dry, you know, and that's why I like to stamp first, so it can dry. It gives me time to do other stuff. Just know that it's just a little bit different, so I don't want you to be thinking that that's how the regular cardstock is. All right. But cute fonts too, right? All right, and then Oh Happy Day is on the little banner. It is a super cute font, and I prefer, I mean, I'm a Paper Pumpkin subscriber because, you know, I like having stuff already ready for me to just to stamp and make it. That's why I have a lot of my customers enjoy my class in the mails, because everything is ready to go. All right, so let's see here. We also want to stamp 4 candles. All right, so oh, there's actually 5. Okay, so we're gonna do 5. Now you're gonna want to leave this here. Well, I mean, I guess you could take it off now that I say that, because you're just gonna leave this open. All right, so just ignore me. All right, so because I didn't make these ahead of time, we're just doing this together. All right. So it's going to stamp through. All right, so we're going to put candle. And you could have it be like maybe you're having a birthday party for someone that's their 3rd birthday, and then you'd only do 3. All right, so I'm just going to do 1, and then just make sure you clean it, because once you've done this little mark, it'll leave a little mark on there. So 3. I am not stamping where the hoot. Hang on a second. Let me try another one. I'm gonna leave that on there. I stamped it so perfect, but now I'm rocking it. All right. Let's go to the card. All right. There we go. So I'm leaving that in there because it makes the card be flat and even, and then when we peel it off it won't matter, because it had a little bit of a dip, right? And I think that was causing me not to stamp properly. So I should have went with my first, when I was going to do it the first way, I should have went with that. So that's much better. And then we're just going to set it aside and we'll pop that out later. All right, so let's see here. So that's our stamping. I don't see any more stamping. So I'll close my pad. I am so glad we brought back Blueberry Bushel. One of our neighbor's son is graduating, and it's the perfect color for his cap and gown. So I made a graduation card, and it turned out so cute. All right, so let's see here. We have our first card, which is this one here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this green, it's probably parakeet or lemon lime, and we have these bags. So they're kind of like our bags that we sell in the catalog to keep our cards in. All right, so we have our bag, and then we're just going to make our shaker card. So where did my shaker stuff go? Here we are. So now what you kind of want to do is, you can tell, like when they poured them in the bag, you know, they poured the blue and then the white and this. So let's give it a good shake. Let's shake it up so that we're going to have a variety. We're not going to have just stars. Let me open it up and let's get some air in there, and that probably will help when I'm shaking it up. There we go. We just don't want all of the stars on the bottom. All right, but isn't that cute just by itself? Such pretty colors. Oh my gosh, I just love it. All right, so let's sprinkle. Okay, so we're just going to sprinkle a few in there. Now remember, you're doing 9 cards, so I think that's good. You don't want to put it all in the one card. All right, then we're just going to peel and fold this back. All right, and then this is just going to go right on the front of the card. So that one is simple, simple, simple. And this is where they have this tear tape. All right, so hang on a minute. I got my instructions right in the way. So we have our tear tape. So we're just going to put that along. Now when you put your tear tape, make sure you keep it within the here, like don't have it go past the plastic, because you don't want to see the tape. So just make sure that you keep it within the card. And they just have it on the top and the bottom. Easy, easy. All right, so that's gonna go on here. So that one was super easy. Now you can do the same thing with our envelopes that we have in the catalog, and that's these right here. So these are the clear medium envelopes. So it's the same idea. You could put your cardstock in there, sprinkle your shaker stuff. Remember, I was showing you that fun stuff from the catalog. We have the iridescent shaker circles. Wouldn't that be cute? We've got these fun that can also, you know, these little sequins. So anything like that that you can put in there. But so this would be bigger. But if you want it smaller, it's easy enough to trim this down. You know, because you won't see the back because the cardstock would be in front of it. But that, I keep laying it in the blue. But anyway, so these are the clear medium envelopes, and these are in the catalog, and these are a regular card base size. So that's those there. All right. So let's put this on the card. I guess I could have put a few more shakers in there, but that's all right. So this is going to go on here. Then we want our Let's Party, and that's going to go on with some dimensionals, just simply in the center there. So this is a super easy, quick card. But you know what? If you're making a lot of birthday cards and stuff like that, sometimes you want quick and easy. All right, so Let's Party right there. And then let's find the envelope. So I'm assuming it's got to be this envelope, right? Because it's got the green. So here's the envelope for that. Now the envelopes are super cute. The decoration is just on the flap, so they're not like some of them that you have the decoration all the way through. All right, so there's the first one. All right, so let's do the second one here. And this is the happy birthday with the Coastal Cabana pool party. I know what it will say, what these colors are. Let's go to the back. Coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors: Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Lemon Lime Twist, and Poppy Parade. Those are the coordinating colors. All right. So, all right. Now what we want to do is we want to pop these out. And then if you like to keep things, there's 4 little squares. Will actually be 12 little squares when you're done. All right, that you could do something with. Let me get my bone folder. All right. Okay, 1, 2. Now they have these little square triangle-y thingies here, these little X's, and these go on here like that, and they have you using the tear tape, but I'm not using the tear tape. I'm going to use my green tip glue that I have, just my Tombow Multi that I've put in this cute little bottle, because this tear tape, once it sticks, and if I'm a little off, it will just drive me up the wall. So this is going to allow me to have a little more wiggle room. So I'm going to put my adhesive on here. And I'm just coming in a little bit. I don't want it to go all the way to the end. And then I'm just going to drop that right on top, and that's just going to give me a little wiggle room. And it will stick just as good, but it's not going to have me mess it up. All right. So that's ready to go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now we want to get another little bag. This time it's the white cardstock, which is right here. So slip that in. Okay. Then we're going to do the same thing. Kind of pour that in there. And now this time we're going to look through that window present. Let's see. So there. I'm going to add, so I have a little bit more, but save some of those pink ones, right? I'm going to put some of these in as well. I mean, they're just on my desk. They're just screaming to be used. All right, so these are these are from the catalog, but I'm just going to make mine a little fuller. I also want to see how cute my iridescent shaker circles are, and I think those would look cute. So let's put some of those in there as well. Cute. Yes, please. All right. And then that'll have a little bit more shake in there. All right, peel this off. And fold it down. So then we have our cute little shaker. Look how fun that is. All right, and then that is going to go in here. Okay, so let me see here. Whoops, hang on a minute. So that's going to go in here like that. I'm not a big fan of being able to see this on the inside of the card. So when I make another one, I will probably cut this down and glue it differently. All right, so let's see here. We want to put this time it goes on the front. So I also would have, since I can see it, I should have had that seam where we folded it on the other side, because I don't think it would have showed. All right, so let's peel this off. We're learning. So like I said, I don't necessarily care to see this in here. So I'll probably be trimming that off of here. Okay. See? I don't like that. All right. But look how cute it is from the front. It is so adorable. All right. So let me get my happy birthday. And this gets put on with dimensionals. So I'll do the other card, and then we will mess with this one after, just in case I need to do anything with the other one too. All right, so we have happy birthday. That's gonna go right on there. Happy birthday. So cute. All right. So let's see here. Let's do the third card before we mess with that one. All right. So let's see. So we have Oh Happy Day. So this one uses this Flirty Flamingo one. And this one goes on the side, so it goes a different angle. All right, but we want to put our stuff in there, and you could maybe measure out, you know, like beforehand, so that all 9 cards were even. That would be easy to do. All right, but like I said, we have stuff in the catalog that we can use as well. All right, peel and stick. All right, so this one goes in this direction, and we are putting 1, 2, 3. Again, we're putting the whatchamacallit on the front. Remember when we used to have the red tape and we had to cut it? This is a lot easier with the tear tape. just tear it. All right, and it's still sticky. See, it's sticking with my finger. All right, so peel that. Let's bring our cake over. Where's my cake card? Right here. So we're gonna pop these out. Pop this out. My bone folder, and I like to fold the back instead of the front. Since this has got like an opening here, if I fold from the front, it's liable to get bent easier because it's a little delicate because it has that opening in there. So it's a lot easier to fold the back to the front because this is nice and solid. But just keep that front side down on your desktop, and that will stop it from getting bent up. All right, now this is just going to get stuck in here. So this one also has that envelope in there that I'm not a fan of. There we go. So there's that. Oh, happy day. And then your cute little cake is all decorated. So where's my oh happy day? All right, so oh happy day, that's just gonna go on there. So let me get my dimensionals. These are nice and gushy. The ones from the kits are always, I swear, like gushier than the catalog ones. All right, so Owl Happy Day, super cute, and it goes right along there. So there we have our Oh Happy Day. So this will be with this envelope. This one will be with this envelope. All right, so let me see how I'm going to change these ones up because of me not being a fan of that. Okay, let me see. Okay, so what I did was I went over to my paper cutter and I just cut this off the front of the card. So now this is 4 1/4. No, it's 4 by 5 1/4. So it's just a bit smaller. And then I took a piece of Flirty Flamingo. I made myself a new card base. And I picked Flirty Flamingo because this is Flirty Flamingo back here. And to me, it looks magical. It looks kind of like, well, how did you get those shaker things? You know, because this looks like it is this cardstock. But really, it's not. So that's why I chose Flirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, whatchamacallit, where is it? Hold on a second. Here it is. I'm going to take these. And that should be able to go along there. So, so when I do these the next time, I'm going to trim these before I put the bags on them. So it'll be a little bit easier. So just keep that in mind if you're going to do what I'm doing. All right, now these are the foam adhesive strips. And they are basically like a big, long dimensional. Okay. And I'm going to, and these are what you use a lot of times for shaker cards anyway. So I'm just going to come in here. Now these you do not rip, you have to cut these. Okay. But like I said, it's going to be a little snug here just because I did the bag first. So when I do the next one, I will trim this first. I guess I should have waited, but it is what it is. I just did them live. And we just learn by, that's why I like to usually do one card. Like I'll do one main card and then I go, okay, when I do the real card, you know, in regards to a class or one of my videos or whatever, when I do, you know, the real card, a lot of times I'll go, okay, I'm going to glue this over here or I'm going to do this differently. All right, so that's going to go along there. And then I'm just pushing this to get some of that air out of there. All right. Now I don't have anything on the inside of this one, which is fine. I can put a white piece in there and complete it later if I want. I just wanted to show you how I'm going to fix this, since I don't like seeing that envelope on the inside. All right, so let me stand up so I can get this in the right spot. There we go. So now we still have our cute little shaker. It still shakes, and when you open it, it's a nice plain card. You don't see that envelope. So let's do the same thing. Now this time I just chose a basic white because this is white back here. If you wanted it to be coastal, so it's just one solid coastal, you know, you could totally, you know, do a coastal cabana cardstock instead, card base. All right, so let's peel these and do the same thing as we did before. Now this envelope sits more in the center, so it's not as big an issue as the flirty one. Okay. And don't miss your edges. See, like this whole thing, just like when you use dimensionals, it should be all the way used up. I mean, it's a little skinnier, your edge, but it still is sticky. All right. I need to use these more. But they just make it a lot easier. Because if I just used dimensionals, I would have been here for an hour with dimensional backings. All right, so let's go with that. And then I'll let you go. So this won't be too super long. All right, so let me bring my card over. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the other ones. I'm just going to trim them down ahead of time. So it'll be easier to put my adhesives on. So there's that one. There. And now when you open this one, it's a nice envelope on the, or a nice card. And it still shakes, it's still adorable, it's still super fun. All right, so let's show you the cards. All right, so here is, with my mess, so here's card one. Now this is altered. Remember, I just altered it. In case you're just checking in, you know, right now, I did alter this. I cut the front off because I didn't like seeing the envelopes, just in case you're now just joining us. This is the new, what did I call it? Birthday confetti kit. I can't even remember now. Isn't that bad? All right, then here's this one again. I altered this one as well, so you didn't see that envelope. And then the third one is just regular. I didn't have to do anything to this one because the envelope is glued to the front, so you don't see the back of it like you did the other ones. So let me know what you think. It does do 9 cards, so you'll do, there's 3 different designs and you'll do 3 of each. So here here is the instruction sheet, and they are super cute, super cute. All right, so let me say see you later, alligator. I had my hair cut today, so it's a little flat, but I'm all ready for the trip. All right, so let me know what you think about this kit. Let me know if you think I'm gonna get that, because it is super cute. And now you know what it does, right? And the greetings that it has with it are adorable. So they're great size. They're perfect. They're great to make. It says let's party, so that's great to make the invitations. And then you have ones, you know, that you could make for birthday cards. All right, so I'm gonna stop blabbing. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I really appreciate it. Make sure you join me Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a twist, and it's 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. And we voted on, was it Tuesday? I had you voting, and Lazy Days won. So I will be doing the stamp set Lazy Days for a Monday, for my Mimeograph Monday with a twist. So so anyways, I will stop blabbing. Have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday. All right, bye for now.